You've just gotten paid, you're ready to use your Dave card, maybe grab some groceries, or finally treat yourself to that thing you've been eyeing. You open the app, excited, and then you see it. Your balance hasn't updated. It's still showing yesterday's numbers. The money isn't there. Sound familiar? We've all been there, right? That little pang of frustration, maybe a touch of panic. You wonder, how long does it really take for money to load onto my Dave card? It's a question that plagues anyone relying on timely access to their funds, and it's a perfectly valid one. We live in a world where instant gratification is often the expectation, especially when it comes to our money. But the reality of financial transactions, even in this digital age, is a bit more nuanced. So, let's break down the common scenarios and the typical timelines for your money to hit your Dave card. The most frequent way money loads onto your Dave card is through a direct deposit from your employer. This is usually the fastest and most reliable method. Generally, with direct deposits, your money should appear in your Dave account on your payday. However, there can be a slight variance. Most banks and financial institutions process direct deposits in batches, and while Dave often boasts early access to paychecks, sometimes up to 2 days early, the actual timing can depend on when your employer's bank initiates the deposit and when Dave's processing systems receive and clear it. Usually, you can expect these funds to be available by 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on your payday, if not earlier. What if you're transferring money from an external bank account? This is a common scenario if you're topping up your Dave card from another checking or savings account. For standard transfers, you're typically looking at 1 to 3 business days for the funds to fully clear and be reflected on your Dave card. This isn't unique to Dave. It's standard practice for interbank transfers due to the clearinghouse processes involved. Weekends and holidays, of course, don't count as business days, so if you initiate a transfer on a Friday, don't expect it to show up until Tuesday or even Wednesday of the following week. Now, there's also the instant transfer option, which, as the name suggests, is much faster. Dave offers this feature, but it often comes with a small fee. If you need money on your card right now, this is your go-to. These transfers usually process within minutes, though occasionally they can take up to 30 minutes, depending on network traffic. The fee is a trade-off for the immediate access, so it's something to consider based on your urgency. It's also important to remember that sometimes a deposit might be held for review. This is rare, but it can happen if there's a discrepancy, a large sum, or if it's an unusual transaction for your account. If this occurs, Dave's support team will usually reach out, and the funds might be held for a bit longer while they verify everything. The key takeaway here is patience and understanding the different processing times. Direct deposits are usually on time. External transfers take a few business days, and instant transfers are, well, instant, for a small price. Always check the Dave app for the most up-to-date status of your funds, and if you ever feel like something's taking too long, don't hesitate to reach out to their customer support. They're there to help clarify any delays. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.